Same way I recorded all this through my OBS studio. I saved them, ran them through Wondershare Filmora, made them 1 minute and 15 seconds long because that's how long the edit needs to be. And then you can go ahead and save these as NFTs. And well, they're just minute-long videos right now. Just picture it that way. And then I'll show you here real quick. What you want to do is go to OpenSea. This here, I've bought this monkey. It's my buddy. And this is the site, 8-Bar Beats. I'll leave all the links and everything in the description. But I've made Voxies, dude. Look at this thing, it's ridiculous. I made this sword that you can equip to your guy. Do I want to make money doing this? I enjoy the process. Like I say, I just wanted to know how to do it, and it was fun. These pictures and everything are what I'm going to be giving away. What's really, really neat is that if you are into selling your art, you can go to OneCyber, and we'll go here, OneCyber.io. And we'll go to 3D Studio, and it's for free. Now check this out. You can go in here and start editing, and it's got all of your stuff. So you have a link. I'll leave a link in the description also, so if you guys want to walk around and check this out. This is all my art. Look at my monkey. It takes all your assets. Here's my monkeys. But let's say you want to see what this does. You can walk up to the art, you know what I mean? So it's a really, really cool way. Maybe that one not working that great. This is in the editor, so whenever it's live, it works a whole lot better. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah. Pretty dope, right? So you just walk around in here and do that. I'm gonna get out of here. So that's OneCyber.io, OpenSea to lift your NFTs, OneCyber.io to do that. As far as like a Vox editor or anything, just go to Sandbox. I'll show you this here real quick. I just fun, cool ways to create stuff and do things like that. Me, I like to sell my art as music, so that's where I'm going. And what's beautiful is, I'll show you this here real quick. But whenever you log into this, it gives you the option to create. You can actually go here and hit create, and you go to VoxEdit. You can go to Game Maker, make a whole game. VoxEdit is what I use to make my little sword. And it's totally free. You can make your own custom little avatars and everything. And it's just so that whenever you're playing the game, you have your own characters. I think it's really, really cool, and it's a great way to, you know, make little bitty things like this that sell for a lot of money if you're into that. I just thought it was cool because I like to play video games and I like to have my own character, and I know how to make my own 3D models, and I really dove into the NFT thing. But what I'm gonna do, am I live right now? Is that what's going on? Alright, what's dope about this is whenever you list something, you have the option for downloadable data. It tells you if you want to. Alright, that happened. Anyway, it's got downloadable data. This way, if you want to go ahead and download the stems to each one of those songs after you purchase it, you have full rights to the song if you own it. And then you can turn around and be like, okay, I owned it, now I'm gonna sell it. You know what I mean? It's pretty legit. Alright guys, so what I really want to do is just use one plugin. I don't want to use anything else other than hype, and I want to add more than one track of hype. Right off the bat, if you don't want to watch the whole video, just add each program. You got 5, change it to hype. 4, change it to hype. It's, you know, you have to set, each track has its own identity, whether it's a sample, whether it's an instrument, whatever it is, it has to have its own track, this is its identity down here. It's going to be hype. So they're all going to be different. I'm not going to, like, I can play default on, see, warm stack piano, default. I can pre-do these, or I can just go through them as I'm listening to the song, see what sounds that I want. So for track 1, we'll set plugin 1, warm stack piano. Track 2, plugin 2, it's going to be, I'm going to use these strings. And yeah, that's pretty much how you add different, or the same plugin, you know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do. Find some good sounds here, and we'll go. If you notice, it didn't play back as we played it. It quantized it to 116. If you turn this off, now it'll play it back the same way that you played it. Okay, a little swingy, more natural. But for drums and stuff, I'll turn that on. See what we can do. Sometimes whenever I'm switching sounds, I don't like the sound whenever I hear it, so I'll turn it down, kind of bury it, and then I'll bring it up. It kind of helps out the sound process, or sound selection. Try to find some strings. know it sounds real messy right now, but I like to play everything on the first 8 beats. This way I can copy out my sequence and then mute out my parts throughout my song. I'll copy it 8 times and I'll get a 64 bar beat out of it, and then I can resample it. Somebody had made the comment about I don't have drums in my song, but that's why I use my metronome. I can fit any rhythm inside of that in my head, so I don't lay them down on the pads, but in that metronome is what I use. I also have this hooked up to my mixer going in, this way I can tune each one of these tracks. It's pretty awesome, pretty cool stuff. Let's keep going. Cool, so we got 6 tracks. We're done there. I'm not gonna add drums because we're gonna resample that. And I don't want to resample 8 bars because it's just gonna be the same thing on 8 pads over and over and over. So we're gonna make a whole song out of this, sequence everything out. All I'm gonna do is hit the pencil under sequence, it has 8 bars. And I'm going to copy my sequence 8 times. Copy to 2, just hit do it. Copy 3, do it. 5, 6, 7, copy to 8. Cool. Now we got 8 of the same sequence. We'll hit menu, track mute. See it says sequence 1, but sequence 8, sequence 7, and so on. Without even hearing it, because we're going to resample it, and it's just like dropping a needle on a record. We just don't want parts repeating. We'll let it open on 3. And the secret to this is you can look at these squares and you don't really want them to show up. You want them all to be a little bit different. Give each one its own little thing, you know what I mean? So that's our song. So we'll go hit main, and still it's like, where's our song? We'll hit main, hit menu, hit song, I'm going to insert these sequences. There's a lot of ways to do this, but we're going to do it this way right now. Insert these bad boys, 8 of them. And then, this is important, you want to make sure all these sequences line up. Sequence 1, sequence 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7 to 7, 8 to 8. You want to convert from down here. If you convert from up here, it's only going to give you 32 bars. You got to convert from your finished sequence. So we'll hit convert. And it's just going to tie all of our sequences together. I mean, if you want to hit play and it'll go through each one of these, but I'm going blind here. So we're going to hit down here, convert to 9, and I can get rid of all of this stuff here. I go back here to sequence 9, and it's got the whole song. So I want to sample, so I'm going to hit sampler. Notice it had 64 bars. So now we got the whole song. If you want to export that and you're ready to go, just hit export, wave. You can explode your tracks or whatnot, and you're done. Whatever, send it to your buddy for a collaboration. But we're going to remix this, and again, it's just using one plugin 6 different times of the hype. And I hit sampler, and up here make sure that instead of input 1 and 2 or whatnot, you want it to say resample left and right. This way when you hit play, it goes ahead and chops that up. I was just making sure my metronome was off, so I don't want that in my sample. And I'm going to hit play and we'll resample this whole thing. I got it set for 2 minutes. And we'll hear this, listen to the song we made. That should be enough. So what we're going to do is go to sequence 9 or sequence 10 and go to our drum. And I don't have anything in our drums. All we did was the plugins earlier. So I'm going to edit my samples. That's my sample of the song that we just did. It's super dope. And I can tune it. Yeah. This is my favorite part. We'll tune it up, okay? Trim it by... This is really important. Like, if you do it manual chop, whatever you want to chop it, that's That's on you. You chop it. You select your start and end points and all that. Your threshold, this is more for drums. If you're going to be listening to a drum solo and you want to catch every single snare, hi-hat, individual sound, it'll take every single hit, every single syllable in a sentence or in a word and break it down. And every on and off, I guess. And it does a very good job of doing that. Regions, that's what we're going to do. You can sync it to beat per minute. It's probably what I should do in this case since I pitched it up. And we're going to go 16 bars. Now go 8. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just a really good way. It's not like I'm gonna throw out some heat here or something like that. I just wanted to show you guys. It's just like plugging a guitar into here and playing a bunch of different chords. Like there's melodies in here that you can get. Let's turn this metronome on. Turn them on. See if we can come up with something real quick. I'm gonna pitch this down. I want it in 64 different regions. Just something, listen to these. And we made these chops, so whatever you sample, not only do you have the whole song, but you have all these different chops. It's just awesome. And so I'm gonna hit shift. Say I want to make this a kit. I'm gonna hit shift and convert. New drum program, do it. So now I have a kit right here. It's got all my drums and everything on here. And if I want to save my kit, I hit this pencil. And I'm going to save current program to my hard drive or wherever, and then you save it. This way you don't ever have to chop that up again. You always have your chop. I mean, but this is dope. And my favorite thing about this, I know I keep going over this again, but it's just little things. It sounds good. It sounds real good. But what I like to do with samples is bury them. So you get, even if it's one note that you use out of here, let's put an effect on here. Some people like to use reverb. I prefer delay. This delay analog sync is probably one of my favorites. Quarter delay. And let's put a reverb. I'll show you the difference. All right. There's so much you can do with that. crazy stuff, guys. Again, I haven't really been feeling up to par, but I'm glad that I got a little bit done today on the channel, and I got to come out here and do that. I was blessed to be able to wake up today, and figured I'd try to leave a mark every day that I can. It's all I can do. But again, I thought this was a really, really cool way to show. I thought maybe I'd put the camera on here a little bit. But if you guys do want your free NFTs and all that stuff and blah, 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 I don't really want to make my money doing it that way. But if you guys, you have nothing to lose, and you might enjoy the process. I do want to, I've showed you guys the Voxies. You can get paid to play video games now, all kinds of crazy stuff, but I really still enjoy just making background music for stuff. I just like making background music. Let's play the song that we made earlier, and yeah, I promise I'll go live here sometime soon and try to answer some of you guys' questions directly, because I get a ton of them and I don't get them all on my phone. So if I haven't emailed you back or something like that, it's because my phone doesn't get the same email that my computer does. Right on, I'm Polypopo, and thank you very much for coming back to the channel and checking it out. Let's try it again. Try to play it all cool. Again, the same way that I recorded all these videos through my OBS studio. Damn, wow. Right on, guys, I think I did enough today. I'm Polypopo. I think we made a pretty good song, and I showed you how to remix it. And yeah, you just pick out drums after that and then lay out your drums if you want. But that's all I really got for you today. I appreciate you for coming by, and I will see you guys on the next one.